As if being the 7th fastest speedrunning build, despite using ice skates, and dropping my 2nd Sinner's Ash on this build wasn't enough, my Godslayer build version 2 is being used in Super's latest progression video. So with the new influx of people that will likely come to my channel, I thought it was time to explain just how easy it is for this build to not only 2-cycle Chaser, but get you some of the fastest times in the world. The first bit of tech in the run is Glacial Arcing directly up from spawn. This saves you time having to go around the map, and lets you get Ki extremely fast. Once you jump down and grab Ki, you want to immediately cast Ice Skates and hug the wall to your right. This is the fastest way to get Ki and open door with this build. Now once you get around here, cancel Ice Skates and use Metal Ball at the right time. This just gives you some extra speed. Now while you're putting Ki in the door, I like to turn on Ardor and Flame Wisps, just to give me some extra healing and posture damage. Now we'll Metal Ball and go to the right. This will essentially prevent us from getting affected by wind. Once you land, you're going to want to cast Ice Cubes, and then we're going to Glacial Arc up here. Now as soon as you land, you want to pop Metal Armament, Flame Within, and spam your mantras to kill Bonekeeper. What's very important is that you're two-handing your Evan Spear, just for the extra posture damage. This makes killing Bonekeeper significantly faster. After this, you can switch to a one-handed style. Now once you've Glacial Arced over here, you're going to turn on Gen, and we're going to head back the exact way we just came to go spawn Bounders. This build is extremely optimized, and while you don't need to do all the tech I tell you in this video, it's very important if you want to get some top times on the leaderboards. As with my hundreds of layer 2 runs under my belt, I've optimized this build and the route that I take a lot. Now once you land here, you're going to Glacial Arc and use Metal Ball. If you get some better height than me, you can actually climb up to the top and go around, but it's not really too much of a time save. So let's just go along here, and we're gonna go do the Bounder's Nest skip. It's a skip a lot of people don't actually know, and it's so simple and can save you like 30 seconds per run. So let's ice skate to this little island over here, and we're going to go under the invisible barrier around Bounder's Nest. You simply just want to jump down here to avoid it, otherwise you'll get ragdolled and die. Now you want to climb up this wall, climb as high as possible, and use your dash. Now let's Glacial up here and use Metal Ball, and you should hear Bounders spawn before you hit the ground. Now let's Ice Skates directly to Chaser and go kill him. All the tech so far is very important, but you do need to be incredibly good at the Chaser fight. If you decided to build chain stacks up earlier, or have crazy slots on this build, you could consistently 2-cycle Chaser while burning him. However, I'm not using crazy slots on this build, nor do I want to use extra chain stacks to show how powerful it is. So let's proc Flame Within and Spine Cutter. If you timed it a little better, you could get an extra M1 for a little bit more damage, although it doesn't matter too much unless you're trying to burn him. This attack sometimes also won't render if you're not facing it, which is very annoying. Now before you break your last jar, you want to pop all your buffs, including Ice Cubes, and get as close to Chaser as you can. You can Spine Gutter him at the start, and we're going to spam out all of our mantras for chain stacks. There we go, Chaser is instantly in his second phase. Now the unfortunate part is, the first attack he does in his second phase will always lag, like that grab did. So I'll lose my chain stacks quite a lot. But that doesn't matter, as we're still going to 2-cycle him with this build. Let's get the high up one first, and we're going to head over here to get the last ones. You want to time when you break jars to be a little after his attacks, just so you can get the most amount of M1s in as possible. Now let's melt him with even more damage. I don't think we'll burn him, but he's definitely dead here. And yep, another easy Chaser 2-cycle. If I had burned him, this run would have been even faster, although that doesn't really matter unless you're going for leaderboard times. The disadvantages of burning him is you don't actually get the knowledge from killing him. It's unfortunate, but you still get the chest even if you do grip him. And that makes Chaser dead. Yeah, the Godslayer PVE build is just super strong. I'm still getting better with this build to this day, and I'm sure I'll break my personal best for layer 2 runs soon, and break into the top 5. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out some other PVE content, and keep an eye out for the video on how to progress this build tomorrow.